We're back at the Fantasy Bar Friday on tap. 6 of my favorite plays ready for you on FanDuel and DraftKings for this huge Friday night slate, including a couple of teammates that I think will go under-own as part of a stack, a starting pitcher to leverage off some of the chalk at that position, a FanDuel play under 3,000 I think you want to take advantage of, and of course, my favorite play of the night in the Beast of the Night spot. Who are we talking about? Belly up to the Fantasy Barn. Find out. Welcome in, guys. Friday edition Beers Daily Fantasy 6-pack. Couple days off, so good to be back here in the bar. Where would you rather be on a Friday than hanging out here? Appreciate you guys for checking out the video once again today. If you enjoy the content, you like hanging out in the Fantasy Bar, do me a favor, click that thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel. Don't forget, check out scoresandodds.com/beer for all of your sports betting needs. That link in the description of the video. All right, let's get into it. Looks like a big fun slate of games. Let's start at second base with Nico Horner of the Cubs. Anytime we see Noah Syndergaard on the hill, it's the thing I'm looking for. Who could steal some bases here? Horner certainly gives us that 5 stolen bases here already. What I really like, not just a stolen base guy. We know he can give you upside in a lot of areas. We haven't seen the power yet this season, but a great speed power combo here with Nico Horner. So we take advantage of Noah Syndergaard on the base pass. We also give ourselves multiple paths to upside here, and we haven't seen the power, but man, has this guy been great. 5 multi-hit games for him now over the last 7. So great option here. A variety of ways he can get there. Nico Horner leading off first here on Friday night. All right, let's stay with the Cubs here. Let's put us a little Cubby stack in the outfield with Cody Bellinger. So I think a lot of people are going to be looking this direction here with a Cub stack. So a way to get different. One of my favorite stacks on the board, and I think it's going to be very, very low owned here tonight. Very good start here for Bellinger against righties. Starting to see some of that form come back. Power's been there, 219 ISO, 376 the weighted OBA to open the year. And Syndergaard has struggled with left-handers to start the year. 372 WOBA, 345 ISO allowed. So again, small sample size here with this season just underway. We also get a little homecoming narrative here. Bellinger coming back to LA, so maybe a little bit more motivated here. Cub stack low owned. Bellinger cheap, especially over on DraftKings at just 3,200. All right, I mentioned a way to get different at starting pitcher. We're going to roll with Charlie Morton of the Braves. Now we know Senga probably going to be very, very high owned here tonight. Great matchup against Oakland cash games. I'm locking him in tournaments. I think you got to debate a little bit. What's that ownership going to look like? Not saying you can't play him, but we want some options to get different or a guy to pair with him even in tournaments. And for me, that guy's going to be Charlie Morton. Now, first start did not go great. Was very encouraged to see over 100 pitches in that last start. Only threw about 80 in the first start. 6 strikeouts as well. So a nice bounce back performance here from Charlie Morton. I think it's another spot we could see 6, 7, 8 strikeouts in this game. 6 other projected starters for the Kansas City Royals. 20% or higher strikeout rate against right-handed pitching since the start of last season. So yes, Senga, the premier option here on this slate tonight with Charlie Morton. Solid leverage and another way to go at the starting pitcher position. All right, let's get you one of my all-time favorites. Some of you probably already know where we're going here. That's first baseman outfielder Nelson Cruz. Now this fantasy bar was built on Nelson Cruz and his hard work out there hitting dingers for us left and right in the Beast of the Night spot. Not going to go with him as a beast, but I do like him tonight as an option here. We know this guy's always hit lefties well. Now, not quite to the level that we've seen. As he gets older, numbers aren't as good, but 278 ISO, 405 weighted OBA against lefties to open the season here. Has been a bit lucky. The batting average on balls in play over 400, so we'll be fair there. But I do want to pick on Eric Lauer here, who has really struggled to open the season, especially against righties. WOBA over 400, ISO approaching 300, giving up a ton of fly balls, over 50% fly ball rate, and even more hard contact at 56%. So power is still there for Nelson Cruz. I think home run certainly a possibility here tonight against Eric Lauer. All right, let's go to the outfield. I promised you a cheap play on FanDuel. That's Teoscar Hernandez. So you've seen him in here a few times. You're going to continue to see him here as long as he's going to be under 3,000 on FanDuel, hitting in the heart of the Seattle order. I'm going to take advantage. Again, DraftKings at 5,000. Don't even hate that price here, but 2,900 on FanDuel, an absolute steal. This guy has dominated lefties in his career. Again, hot start this season, only about 10 at-bats, but the WOBA, the ISO, both over 500 so far against lefties. And Gomber not great against righties, 366 WOBA allowed, giving up power as well at 236. A lot of hard contact and almost 45%. So I love the Seattle team again tonight. Teoscar Hernandez should be probably mid-threes on FanDuel at a minimum. Let's take advantage at this cheap $2,900 price point. All right, it's time. Take a look at my favorite play for Friday night. Before we do that, let's continue our Beast of the Night contest. Very easy to play. All you got to do, get in the comment section right below the video and guess fantasy points on DraftKings tonight for my highest scoring hitter. Don't even have to guess who it is. Just need a fantasy point number. The highest hitter, the closest guess, is going to win you a free week of RotoGrinders Premium. Chance to check everything out behind the scenes. All right, let's wrap this baby up with my favorite play. You know him as the Beast of the Night. All right, Beast time. We're going to round out our outfield here. We're going to spend some money on the big man, Aaron Judge, tonight's Beast of the Night. So there's a lot of value out there. We can make this work. We saved you with Teoscar Hernandez, a couple other cheap plays, Cody Bellinger on DraftKings, super cheap. If there's one premium bat I want to pay for here tonight, it's Aaron Judge. Now let's get into some of the matchup here. First thing, very good against righties. 448 WOBA, 362 the ISO, so ton of power here since the start of last season. Now Varland, not been good against righties, so a solid righty-on-righty matchup here for Aaron Judge. WOBA at almost 350, ISO well over 200 here. Power mix squarely in play as well, 38% fly ball rate, 42% hard contact rate, and throws a ton of fastballs. Half the time, that's his pitch to right-handed hitters. Aaron Judge, one of the best in the league there as well. Massive numbers against the fastball. Ton of reasons to like Aaron Judge. I know he's expensive here tonight, but I'm paying the price. Home runs certainly in play. 2 home runs, not out of the question either, so hit those home run props as well. Aaron Judge, easily my favorite play on the board and tonight's Beast of the Night. All right, guys, that'll do it here for our Friday night six-pack. If you have any comments, questions, or feedback, as always, hit me up in that comment section right below the video. Don't forget, fantasy points for my highest scoring hitter of the 5 bats I gave you over on DraftKings, and I also want to know who's your top play, who's your Beast of the Night. Sound off in that YouTube comment section. If you have not already, click that thumbs up button. Thank you for that. And subscribe to the channel. For RotoGrinders.com, I am Beer saying salut, guys. Best of luck tonight. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you next week.
Hey, thanks for checking out our videos. If you want more expert advice on DraftKings, FanDuel, or any other daily fantasy sports, make sure you check out the current videos playlist